Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky arrived at the Vatican for a meeting with Pope Francis on Friday. The talks would make it the third time that the two leaders have met. Zelensky has been city-hopping across Europe to promote a victory plan that he said aims to create the right conditions for a just end to the war against Russia. He detailed the proposals Thursday to European allies after a summit with President Joe Biden was derailed by Hurricane Milton. Zelensky's talks with British Prime Minister Keir Starmer and NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte were quickly followed by a meeting with French President Emmanuel Macron, who this week strongly signaled support for Ukraine by visiting Ukrainian troops being trained in France. He later met with Italian Premier Giorgia Meloni, who ensured Italy's full and continued support to put Ukraine in a position to build lasting peace.
Guarda, mo escono i fotografi bellissimo.
La macchina lì si è messa con la...
Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky arrived at 10 Downing Street in London on Thursday for talks with the leaders of Britain and NATO on his victory plan for the war against Russia. Zelensky is meeting Prime Minister Keir Starmer and NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte, before traveling to Paris for talks with President Emmanuel Macron. Zelensky says he will also meet the leaders of Germany and Italy this week to discuss the plan. He had been due to present his blueprint at a weekend meeting of Western leaders and defense ministers in Germany, but it has been postponed because U.S. President Joe Biden said he had to stay home to respond to Hurricane Milton's landfall in Florida. Zelensky said Wednesday he hoped the meeting could be rescheduled soon. The details of Zelensky's plan have been kept quiet, but contours have emerged, including the need for fast action on decisions Western allies have been mulling since the full-scale invasion began in 2022. Kyiv is still awaiting word from Western partners on its repeated requests to use the long-range weapons they provide to hit targets deep inside Russia. While some, including the UK, are thought to be willing, Biden has held back out of concern it could escalate the conflict. Ukraine's leader last visited London in July, soon after Starmer's Labour Party government was elected, when he addressed a meeting of the British cabinet. Starmer's spokesman, Dave Pearce, said Thursday's meeting would involve broad strategic discussions on UK and Allied support for Ukraine during a crucial period, rather than specific decisions.
Very good to welcome you again back here. Very important we're able to show our continued commitment and support for Ukraine in this such important fight for you and for all of us as well. So very good to welcome you back to go through plans to talk in more detail about the work we can do together.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister. Thank you for having us. Me and my team, thanks to UK people of your great country, to for your strengthening us from the very beginning of the war. And today I want, of course, to share with you details of the victory plan.
Yeah.
We very count on you. Thank you.
Okay. You'll take the
Yeah.